An Astrologer's Day. Questions and Answers. Presented by Mr. Ravgade LB. MAB Ed English. The question in the text. The scene in a local market of a village, town, city is very attractive. People with different occupations sell their wares. Give the variety of activities at the local market. Selling imitation jewelry and accessories. Selling snack and food. Selling steel and earthenwares. Selling garments and clothes. Selling grocery, selling flowers. Next question in the text. 3. In a village, town, city, it is quite a common sight to see an astrologer sitting by the roadside with his professional equipment. Give a list the requirements for his trade. Panchang, Mistrak charts, Palmyra writing, sticks, mats, etc. Beard, dhoti, pagdi. Cowrie shells, obscure things, clothes, mala, beads, flowers, etc. Parrot cards, etc. Next question in the text. 4. There are certain unreasonable beliefs among people living in our society. Certain common events are linked with superstitions. List such events, discuss the superstitions linked with them and the means of their eradication. 1. A cat crossing your path. 2. To cut the nails at night. 3. To see the women carrying empty pitchers. 4. To scratch the left hand. 5. To kill the cat. 6. To take salt on the palm. 7. To sit on the threshold. 8. To blow the burning diya oil lamp. 9. To touch the trees at night. 10. To remove the footwears in front of the door. 11. To hear the cause of crow. 12. To blink the left eye. 13. Howling of dog. 14. Boiled milk overflowing from vessel. 15. Belief in supernatural powers. 16. Sacrifice of animals to ward off evil. 17. Marriage of animals to ward off drought and bring rain. 18. Hang lemon and chilies. 19. Hang black doll on the door. 20. Seeing owl on the way. 21. Donating amount in figure of 11, 21, 51 and so on. 22. Breaking of mirror brings bad luck. 23. Sweeping of home at night. 24. Painting black spot to the infant. Means to eradicate the superstitions. 1. By keeping scientific attitude. 2. Finding rationale behind them. 3. By exposing their falsehood. 4. By creating social awareness drive. 5. Through literacy campaigns. 6. Through stage shows, films, songs, plays and TV programs. Point 7. Taking help of local NGOs. 8. Organizing workshops, seminars and scientific forums at school and colleges. 9. By scientific thinking. 10. By doing practical analysis. 11. By doing tie-up with organization that exposes the truth through analytical thinking. Next question in the text. Brainstorming activities. A1. First, given below are some descriptions. Discuss them with your partner and find out one word for each of them. An example is given for you. A. The scientific study of the universe and the objects in it, including stars, planets, nebulae and galaxies. Astronomy. B. The study of the movements of the planets, sun, moon, and stars in the belief that these movements can have an influence on people's lives. Astrology or cosmology or astrophysics. C. A prediction of what will happen in the future. Prophecy. D. Scientific discipline that studies mental states and processes and behavior in humans and other animals. Psychology. Next question in the text. Second. In the story we are told that the town hall park was a remarkable place in many ways for an astrologer to build his business. List the exceptional qualities of the place. A surging crowd. B. A variety of trades and occupations. C. Shouting vendor of fried groundnut. D. Shops did not have the benefit of municipal lighting. A. An auctioneer of cheap cloth creating enough din to attract the whole town. F. The place was lit up by shop lights. G. Bewildering crisscross of light rays and moving shadows. Next question in the text. Third, the astrologer never opened his mouth till the other had spoken for at least 10 minutes. Discuss the reasons behind his act. A. He is good at reading the people. B. The information given by people provided him enough stuff for a dozen answers and advices. C. He got a chance to analyze the troubles of his customer. D. He worked on the policy those who hear a lot learn a lot. A. He got a way to win the confidence of the customer. F. He got enough time for searching answers and giving advice. Next question in the text. A2. First, the tactics used by the astrologer to earn his wages are: A. Analysis of human troubles. B. A. Good presence of mind, experience and perception. C. Use of equipment and shrewdness. D. Comment on the customer's nature, affairs, efforts and fate. A. Creation of fear in the mind of the customer. F. Use of general statements to endear the customers and win their hearts. Second, an astrologer's appearance helps to create an impression on his clients. Complete the following. A. The turban on his head. B. Sacred ash and vermilion on forehead. C. Dark mustache covering his voice. If it too. D. Sparkling eyes having gleam. Next question in the text. Third, read the following sentences and choose the correct one. A. The astrologer says that if Nayak leaves his village again, he would: 1. Return the money. 2. Face danger. 3. Go back home and stop looking for the man who tried to kill him. 4. Not find the killer. Answer: face danger. B. According to the narrator, the astrologer's success in his profession is primarily due to: 1. Luck. 2. The bargains he drives. 3. His appearance. 4. His understanding of people. Answer: his understanding of people. C. The story suggests that the astrologer's comments and observations please people by: 1. Promising them success and good fortune. 2. Proving, as time passes, to have been true. 3. Flattering them or supporting their own views. 4. Helping them to learn to solve their own problems. Answer: flattering them or supporting their own views. D. Guru Nayak consults the astrologer because he wants to: 1. Understand the past. 2. Find out who the astrologer is. 3. Make some money through a bet. 4. Get the answer to a specific question. Answer: get the answer to a specific question. A. Guru Nayak is looking for the man who tried to kill him. 1. To take revenge. 2. To get an apology. 3. To demand an explanation. 4. To prove that the man was unsuccessful. Answer: to take revenge. F. The astrologer's remark makes Guru Nayak feel all of the following except: 1. Relieved. 2. Suspicious. 3. Impressed. 4. Disappointed. Answer: suspicious. G. Reactions of the astrologer's wife to his news suggest that she: 1. Was unaware of his past. 2. Has been worried about his safety. 3. Has known him since he was young. 4. Is concerned about her future with him. Answer: was unaware of his past. Next question in the text. Fourth, read the following sentences and find out true and false sentences. Correct the false sentences. A. The astrologer gave a correct prediction to the client about his past, that he was stabbed, thrown into a well and left for dead. True. B. When the astrologer came to know that the man whom he killed is alive, he felt that he was relieved of his guilt. True. C. The astrologer tried to back out of the deal and talked about the client's past. False. The astrologer demanded more money to tell about the client's past. D. The astrologer rescued himself from Guru Naik's revenge. True. A. The moral of the story is that we must be responsible about what we have done and should not run away from our mistakes. True. Next question in the text. Fifth, the astrologer has changed his appearance and his persona when he arrived in the city. Give specific reasons. Answer: when astrologer was a silly youngster, he quarreled with Guru Nayak and tried to kill him in wrath. He thought that he had murdered Guru Nayak. So he left the village and settled in the distant city where no one was familiar with him. He changed his attire and also changed the complete appearance and persona so that no one could recognize him and his offense of killing Guru Nayak would not be revealed. Sixth, the darkness load that was inside the astrologer has disappeared. Through this sentence, explain the significance of the title An Astrologer's Day. Answer: an astrologer was living under the burden of thought that he had the blood of man on his hands all those days. But one day he saw a stranger before him. He identified Guru Nayak. When he saw Guru Nayak was alive, he became tension free. The day on which he was relieved from that load was a special day for him. So that day is called an astrologer's day. Next question in the text. 7th. The astrologer feels relieved that Guru is not dead as it relieves a great burden from him. Critically justify the statement and explain it. Answer: an astrologer was living under the load of thought that he had murdered Guru Nayak. So he felt himself guilty. But one day when he saw Guru Nayak before him alive, he felt relieved from the burden of that thought, means he was not dead. 8th. The astrologer wins, gets the sympathy of criticism of the reader in the end. Express your opinion with the support of the main story. Answer: the astrologer gets the sympathy of the readers because he was guilty of his deed and wanted to get away from it. His smartness and the tricks of his trade had saved him from his past crime. He had accepted his mistake and already started living a new life. Acceptance of mistake is a great quality which is difficult to find. His perception, presence of mind, self-confidence and shrewdness helped him to overcome the problem. He had learnt a lesson, hence the astrologer got sympathy from the readers. Ninate. If we have to eradicate the superstitions and other ill practices from our society, what steps would you like to suggest? Answer: I would like to suggest the following steps for eradicating the superstitions and other ill practices from our society. To make the people aware of the things which are good and which are bad for our development and also for the development of our society. B. To tell them about the ill effects of superstitions on our health. C. To try to develop the scientific views in the people. D. To make aware them how common persons are deceived under the names of blind beliefs by some so-called sadhus. A. To tell the people not to believe in unknown persons who come to your doorstep and ask you to make double the money or ornaments. F. To take the help of the organizations who are working in the field of eradication of superstitions. These organizations will arrange programs to show the ill impacts of superstitions. G. To try develop scientific thinking within common people through practical experiences. Etc. 10th. In the story, astrologer has a great listening power. Listening helps in developing good relations with people. Express your opinion. Answer: yes, listening helps in developing good relations with people. A. If we listen carefully what the person before us telling, she will respect us. B. If we listen someone's agony, we can console him, her. It helps us to build good relationship. C. Listening also helps us to sort out the misunderstanding. D. Listening is skill which helps one to communicate successfully. A. If we don't listen others and speak to the people all the time, they get bored and try to avoid us, which affects the relations. F. A good listener is always alert and can judge things in correct perspective. Such person takes proper steps to maintain the relationship. Next question in the text. A3. First, in the story, the following characters reveal their qualities through words and actions. Pick out the words that describe them and write before the characters. Astrologer qualities: suspicious, sharp, impetuous, mystical, skeptical, intuitive, cunning, worried, manipulative, mean, smart, clever, shrewd. Guru Nayak qualities: quarrelsome, overconfident, gullible, antagonist, aggressive, arrogant, cunning, shrewd. Astrologer's wife qualities: humanistic, rational, demanding, caring, protective. Next question in the text. Second, match the suffixes with the words and make nouns. Word. Suffix. Noun. Auction, auctioneer. Enchantment. Enchantment. Knowledge. Knowledge. Prepared, preparation. Proceed, procedure. Appear, ants. Appearance. Remark, remarkable. Next question in the text. Third, Astrologer's day has ironic elements where the astrologer pretends to have supernatural knowledge that coincidentally turns out to be the truth. Irony means a situation or statement characterized by a significant difference between what is expected and what actually happens, or between what is understood and what is meant. Find out the examples of irony from the story and write them down. One has been done for you. A. He knew no more of what was going to happen to others than he knew what was going to happen to himself the next minute. B. He had a working analysis of mankind's troubles. C. Within 5 minutes he understood what was wrong. D. Guru Nayak came to the astrologer for help in finding the man who nearly killed him, and the astrologer himself was the very man he was looking for, but he couldn't recognize him. A. His forehead was resplendent with sacred ash and vermilion, and his eyes sparkled with a sharp abnormal gleam, which was really an outcome of a continual searching look for customers, but which his simple clients took to be a prophetic light and felt comforted. F. Nayak learned that his attacker was dead. The astrologer learned that he did not commit murder. G. The very fact that such pious and sanctimoniously sacrosanct activities are carried out in busy market lanes where day-to-day businesses are carried out makes quite a few eyebrows to get raised and worry about the real underpinnings of these businesses. Next question in the text. Fourth, in the story, many Indian words are used. Cowrie shells. This is an example of code mixing. Find out other such words from the story and write them down. Examples of code mixing. Raja's delicacy, Bombay ice cream, Delhi almond, 3 pies, 8 annas, half annas, jutka drivers, litter chirut etc. Next question in the text. Fifth. There are some phrases where the word crown is used with different shades of meaning. Use the following phrases to complete the sentences meaningfully. 1 is done for you. 8. The works of Shakespeare are the crowning glory of English drama. B. Amitabh has given us awesome movies throughout 5 decades. But his crowning achievement is his performance in the movie Black. C. In her pursuit of success, Radha has distanced herself from her family. Her fame has become a real crown of thorns. D. They threw a wonderful party for me with costumes, games, and to crown it all, my favorite kind of ice cream. A. Medical science has great inventions, but organ transplantation is definitely a crowning achievement for human beings. Next question in the textbook. A4. Word usage. Use the words given in the brackets and rewrite the sentences. 8. There was a considerable enhancement in the power of his eyes. B. He had worked out an analysis of mankind's troubles. C. He knew what would be happening to himself next minute. D. If my answers give you satisfaction, will you give me 5 rupees? A. He shook his head with regret. F. The crisscross of light rays bewildered. G. I should have been dead if some passerby had not chanced to peep into the well, exclaimed the other as he was enthusiastically overwhelmed. H. You tried killing him. I will make a preparation of some nice stuff for her. J. The other groaned when he had heard it. Thank you for watching video.